Guys, you might have missed it, but this morning, Moonton sneakily confirmed the date for the upcoming limited selector banner. This is our most anticipated normal style banner in a very long time. This is the second time they are running what they call, sorry, I'm trying to scroll to it. Here we go, the exclusive lucky pick. I call it the limited selector banner because I think it's easier for players to understand and remember. But basically, this is a choose your own adventure style banner. You get to click on that portal button in the middle of this tree and choose which 200 guaranteed limited hero will be on your specific banner. You can see down here, commanders can select one of the previous event-exclusive heroes, excluding Lady Mina, for time-limited, rate-up, and guaranteed within 200 summons. So, simply put, any unit that has ever been a 200 guaranteed exclusive unit in this game is going to be an option. Lady Mina is the only exception. She is not included because she's also tied to the Dracula event. So if they're not running the Dracula event, she'll never be available from this. But this is so powerful, and they literally let us know. In a very sneaky way I'm about to show you, they literally let us know this morning that it is coming this Thursday. Hard guaranteed now, and that is huge. Also, guys, we are officially only 500 subs away from 50,000 subscribers. It is becoming more real by the day that we could reach the 50,000 subscriber milestone on YouTube here on the channel before New Year's Day. That would be so fantastic if we hit it. Obviously, we'll have a big celebration and have a lot of fun. If you're not yet subscribed, please do it. It would make me so happy. It can be an early Christmas gift. Thank you so much. Let's get back to the video. Also in this video, I want to show you my Smile 1 link because bundles have been live this weekend and they end tonight. They're going to end at midnight California time. So depending on where you live, when this video comes out, you're only going to have a couple hours. It will end in the early hours of the morning or late tonight if you're in, I don't know, California or Hawaii, something like that. So I want to show you that. Finally, I do want to have a chat about this 1+1 ancient banner. The first time ever they've done the extra legendary hero style banner with an ancient summoning pool, right? We can get our ancient exclusive heroes here. Am I going to do it? Yes. But am I going to do it in the way I originally intended? I think no. And I'll explain why in this video. But first things first, let's get right into it. No extra intro. No nothing. How do I know that the Lucky Pick banner is coming this Thursday already? It is going to come December 18th, and I would wager a lot on this. Now, big disclaimer, in theory, I could be wrong. A couple people, like they always do, even though I asked them not to, so please don't do it if it's you. I know it comes from a nice place, but do not do it. A couple people sent me leaks, and those leaks seem to think it's coming around Christmas, but I think this here is the most obvious indicator of all time. It's pretty simple. There is a spiritual altar, and it looks to be a very good one, featuring ancient summons and legendary skill crystals. This is starting on a Thursday, December 18th. No other banners ever start on a Thursday in this game besides exclusive limited 200 guaranteed banners. The only exception there would be banners that are kind of aligning with a holiday, but obviously December 18th isn't a holiday, right? So to me, this is the ultimate indicator that actually the banner's coming sooner than a lot of those people believe. I don't see how it could be anything else. They also never have started a spiritual altar before banners begin, so something has to be starting on Thursday. It has to be the exclusive Lucky Pick. Now, like I said, am I 100% sure? I guess technically no. Am I 99.8% sure? At least. Yeah, I'm pretty freaking confident about this. I know how they work their stuff. This is going to be it. Like, honestly, I don't see a scenario it comes on a different day unless someone at Moonton watches this video and they're just like, let's prove them wrong. Which, if you're doing that, Mr. Moonton, touche. But jokes aside, it will be on this day. It is going to kick off on a Thursday. We have a spiritual altar kicking off Thursday. The writing is right there on the wall. Now, regardless if I'm right in my prediction or not, this coming week I will be releasing content on who you should pick. It's one of the most requested style videos I've ever done. I've done videos like this before, but I want to go super in depth right now because at the time of this banner going live, I think this is the most important decision many players are going to make on their account. This is the moment where we have the most options to choose from, right? Also, an old historic option in Gwendolyn is now a lot more relevant. Gwendolyn is really good now for the things she's good at. She is no longer an easy to dismiss, easy to ignore option on these banners. Also, of course, we have absolute top tier units like Kagiri and Diao Chan and Sung Wukong, even Anora. There's some really good historic limiteds. So I want to approach this as diligently as possible. So as we're getting closer to this coming week starting, and the forthcoming Lucky Pick banner is going to be here, I want your guys' input. What is the best way I can help you? I have 2 ideas right now. If you have other ideas or if you have thoughts about these ideas or whatever, please let me know in the comment section below. My ideas, though, just to share with you already for the 2 videos I want to make, probably one tomorrow, one Tuesday or Wednesday, they're going to be the following. I want to do a tier list of all the limited units. Now, this isn't just going to be a ranking. I might put them in order within each tier, but I have never actually done this where I visually group all of the limited heroes in their own tier. I think that would be pretty dang interesting. I've never created that before. So if you'd like that, let me know. We'll have an S tier, an A tier, a B tier, a C tier, something like that. We'll do a cute little thing. Additionally, I think as we get closer, maybe that Wednesday, I will literally rank every single one. I was thinking about doing another video or a second part in that video where I also do the rankings and include awakenings. But what I'm actually thinking of doing now is I'll just write a note on the side of each unit about the awakenings and I'll explain it throughout the video. So it's like, is it worth going for an A3 Kagiri versus your first copy of a Gwendolyn? Something like that. We'll break that down in as much detail as I can manage. That's kind of where my head is now. Anyway, I'm pretty flippin' confident that it is coming sooner than people thought. I think it's coming on Thursday in just like, what is that, 4 days, 3.5 days? Dang soon. I hope players are ready. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Should be really good content. Should be a really fun pulls experience. I cannot wait. When that comes, I'll tell you right now, I'm going to go for Kagiri. I have every other unit in this game, obviously, and I've been sitting on my A0 Kagiri forever trying to get enough copies, enough extras, so I don't have to use my soul stones. So that could be really, really exciting. Right now, I have his base copy and 1 extra copy for an awakening I've been sitting on. I would love to use as few unpolished soul stones as possible. Okay, let's talk about the Smile 1 deals because there are actually special bundles live right now. And like I said, they're expiring before Monday morning Pacific time. So if you go to any one of my recent videos, or frankly, just go to this video, you will find in the description and the top pinned comment links to my Smile 1 page. And my Smile 1 page has the cheapest deals on both W Gold and special bundles when the bundles are available that we have in the game. Now, I'm not saying you should spend, but if you want to spend, this is the cheapest way to do it. You go to the video, you go to the description, and you click on one of my links. So I've titled these links USA, Canada, and Europe. Essentially, if you're in like North America, use the first link. If you're in Europe or anywhere else, use the second link. Now, if you need help knowing which zip code to use, if that doesn't make sense to you, check the comments. But if you need help knowing which one to use, there's kind of a way to do it. Check out the comments. That's as much as I can say. I'm counting on you guys that a few of you are going to comment and help out your fellow viewers and players. But let's click here. You go for my video. Really just use the video you're watching right now. I'm going to click the US Canada link, even though I'm in Germany. I just think this is the cleanest link to show because they've got the big discounts right now. You can see every single thing has about 12% off. Some of them even a little bit higher. This year, if you buy the $10 worth of W Gold, it's actually $860 for 999 W Gold. There are huge discounts on my page right now, ranging between like 10 and 14, 15% off. Really, really good stuff. However, if you just go to the page, you'll only see the W Gold packages. Very good things to buy for spenders. Ignore all of this entirely if you're not a spender. However, the really cool thing, and there's one thing in particular I want to show you, the really cool thing, it's going to come with the bundles. You'll see on top, it says enter your ID for delivery. If you don't know what this means, let me show you. Click on your avatar from the camp screen. Then you'll see ID. Click copy there. You have now copied your user ID and your server ID to the clipboard. You can paste, and this is where it gets annoying. And I'm so annoyed they do this, but they paste it as one thing, but you need both of these numbers. So what you do is, for the user ID, leave all of that there. Now, for the server ID, cut out the part in the parentheses. It should be parentheses and then 5 digits inside. Then paste it for the server ID, and then once you paste it, remove the parentheses. Now, once you've done that, it's going to load, and all of a sudden you can see the discount bundles. This is not a video where I'm going to break down every bundle. If you want the bigger bundles, be my guest. I really just want to highlight the exclusive bundle. This first one for $9 in America at least should be a little less than 9 euros in Europe, so on and so on. But for 9 USD, you can convert it as you must. This is as about a good a deal outside of Black Friday as we're going to see. $9 for 15 summons. That is well under $1 a summon. You're coming up towards 50 cents a summon, right? 18 would be 50 cents a summon. So maybe, let's actually do the math. It's like 15 for $9. It's $1.66 per summon. That is really, really cheap for this game. Again, if you're not a spender, obviously it's not cheap. But for pay-to-win players, it is cheap. And you get 100 diamonds, which is about $1 worth of diamonds. So that's really good value, right? 15 summons and 100 diamonds, $1 worth of diamonds for $9. I wanted to shout that out. The other deals, if you're a big spender, they're good. This is the most realistic because it's the most approachable. All the other things are pretty steep. That's up to you. But that's how you do it. Some people don't understand that to see the bundles, you need to enter your UID with the user ID, then remove the parentheses and put in the server ID. So I hope that helped you. Final thing I want to say before we sign off here, guys, and sorry for the more casual style video today. I've got some Christmas celebration stuff to do here in Germany, so I'm going to go in a second. But the final thing I want to talk about is this banner over here. You can see I have 72 ancient summons. It's not as many as I was hoping to have at this point. I really thought by the end of this week I'd be at 80, 85. So I know it doesn't sound like a huge difference, but I'm just feeling a little tighter on ancients than I normally do when so many good banners are both here and coming. So for that reason, I do not think I'm going to push this to pity. And that's really for the following reason. Currently, my progress towards pity is at 110. It's been 110 pulls exactly on ancient banners since my last Lord. That was Nastia. I was very lucky. You guys can go watch the video on that. So these 72 don't actually bring me to pity. Pity kicks in after 185. So this would bring me to 182. Now, after tomorrow, after reset tonight, with all my weekly rewards and shop resets and things like that, I'm sure I could get to pity, but I think I would just get there. Like I would be hitting at 188, 190, something like that. Maybe after reset, this number's 82, which means if I hit my pity finally at 190 total, I'd have 2 summons left over. And that's just putting me in a tighter spot than I want to be with the forthcoming Rivenhald banner. And that's a banner I want at least a few 10 pulls to throw at. Obviously, it won't be a ton. We only have so many weeks until that arrives. But for that reason, I think what I want to do here is probably pull like 60 pulls, like 10 pulls, and just hope I get lucky and I hit early. So if you agree with that, let me know. If you disagree, let me know. But expect that stream. Well, actually, I can't stream it because I'm in frickin' Germany. Expect that video tomorrow. I'll try to do some going in and out of the game if I get desperate. I would love to hit early and for something cool to happen, but worst case, even if it doesn't, then I'll be right on the doorstep of pity, and I know the Rivenhald banner is coming soon. Now, this can affect my chance to get Valara, but I already have her, and I have 6 unpolished soulstones right now, plus I'm planning to reset my Ymerits. That would bring me to 9. I've kind of accepted that I'm probably going to A3 my Valara with soulstones. So for that reason, I think I want to take this close to pity, but not actually go all the way there. Maybe I hit a Lord early and I reset my pity, or maybe we hit a non-Lord and we get the best of both worlds, or finally, I might just get nothing and just build more towards pity. It is what it is. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much. The Smile 1 links are in the description, the top and comment. Let me know if you think I'm right about the lucky pick. We should find out for sure tomorrow, I'm guessing. I'm feeling very right about this, but once in a while, once in a blue moon, I can be wrong. maybe more than that. But with these predictions, I'm good at this. I know how Moonton thinks. So that's what I think. Let me know what you think in the description below. Share with your mother. Subscribe to the channel. We're getting so close to 50,000. I've been Fastidious, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.